Team of the season is here. ufifa.com, use code TVM for 8% discount. The link is down in the description. 100% reliable, all back in stock, all platforms. Go check them out, my friends. What is going on, guys? TVM here. Welcome to an action-packed episode. By action, we've got a derby. We've got the end of the season stuff to get out of the way as well. So it's going to be a bit of a full one. Of course, we can't win the league anymore. Chelsea secured it in the last episode, or even the episode before that. I think they secured it a while ago now. But either way, we still got a little bit of pride to play for towards the end of the season. We've got two very big games in Manchester City. What a challenge that is. Manchester City, Arsenal, and then we finish off at Nottingham Forest to complete the season. Of course, this is the end of the loan spell. What a goal that is! Oh my god, is that the best goal I've ever scored? I'm not sure. That was so close, and I love celebrating in front of the fans. It means a lot, even though I'm not a permanent resident. But that was so close to the roof of the net. The goalkeeper was never going to get there. Loved it, loved it. But as I said, we're coming to the end of this loan period, unfortunately, and I don't know whether I'm going to be able to secure a move back to Tottenham, because unfortunately the career mode is not good, is it? Let's be honest. There should be different types of ways to move club. You know, there should be a loan with an option to buy. There should be just a purchase. There should be a loan, and then at the end of it, it's like, you know, try and force through a move to Tottenham, or inquire about a move back to Tottenham on loan or permanently, etc. There's none of that. It needs depth. Hopefully, FIFA 16 comes with a lot more depth in career mode. We've needed depth for a long time, and we've just not had it. So hopefully that comes around. We drew 1-1 with Manchester City. We're into the next game against Arsenal. Of course, this is the derby. This is the big one. We're going to finish above them in the league. That's mathematically guaranteed now. It doesn't matter what happens in the next two games. But it would just have been nice to beaten them. We've managed to... I keep managing to work my way into the box. The only problem I had with it was that every time I went forward, I literally had no support. I should have done better there. I took it a little bit too wide. He didn't shoot when I wanted him to. And like I said, I just went too wide with it. The ball was played over the top here. I wasn't expecting it. But in the end, I didn't make the most of the chance. I was expecting it on the ground, a ball for me to run onto, and I would just slapped it past the keeper. But it went in the air, and I wasn't expecting it. And then, bad to worse, we conceded a goal from 10 minutes from time, and that's a big blow against Arsenal away as well. The Emirates rocking at the moment with the thought of them being able to beat their rivals. Like I said, though, the result was not irrelative, or I mean, you know, we needed to win. Well, we didn't need to win. We wanted to win. It is a derby. We always like to win derbies. But we're going to finish them above them in the league for the first time in God knows how many seasons. So we had a chance right at the end there. The goalkeeper, with his heroics, kept Arsenal in it. Aaron Ramsey, fellow Caerphilly lad, has managed to make it 1-0 on the day. And we've lost to Arsenal. But like I keep reiterating, we finished above them, so suck on a lemon. So anyway, we're going to the final game of the season against Nottingham Forest. We haven't won in our last two matches, so it would be very nice to be able to pick up a victory here, especially as we're home. You know, a nice way to send off for the home fans for the season, but also as my loan spell comes to an end, I'd like to say arrivederci in style. I tried to get a goal, I really did. I was desperate to get when we're into the second half here. We even nearly conceded. Asa Malonga in on goal here, and he hits the post. He should have done better. He definitely should have hit the target, but he's beaten the keeper but missed the post. Then I picked up the ball on the halfway line, and I ran through about 3 or 4 defenders. I'm into the box, weak foot, and there it is in front of the home crowd, and that it could possibly be my final celebration right in front of the home fans. Or could it be? Or could it not be? Because we have another opportunity here. We've done extremely well. We're round, we're in, we shoot, and we hit the post. We can't quite beat the goalkeeper for a second time. Well, say now we did. We just didn't beat the post for the second time. I was in towards the end of the game. Couldn't quite convert, and the game finishes 1-0. That's how the season finished. We are top of the tree. Look at that. 32 goals. That is a good 8 goals clear of Edison Cavani. The assists look a little something like that. We're actually there in 7th. Ericsson finishes top. So even though we didn't finish or win the league, I've completed every single one of my objectives, and I finished top of the goal scoring charts. But we are back at Barcelona. I'm sorry I didn't show you the league. I completely forgot to show you the league. My bad, my bad. But we finished second. I can confirm. Here we are. Back at Barcelona. I've requested a transfer about 4 times. They finally accepted it. And there's an offer for us. And I said to myself before I read this offer, there's only going to be 2 clubs I want to accept. Tottenham or Liverpool. Liverpool have offered. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Am I going home? Am I going to the club that I've supported since I was about 3 years of age? Are we going to accept Liverpool's offer of a permanent transfer now? This isn't a loan. I think we're going to, lads. We are now officially, maybe, if I click confirm, but I'm not sure I'm going to. I was kind of hoping for Tottenham to come in, but they didn't. Liverpool did. I've gone for it, boys. I couldn't help it. I'm going home. I am now officially a Liverpool player. I had a look at the Barcelona objectives for the season, and they only expected me to score 5 goals, which means they weren't going to play me. You'll notice there, Liverpool want me to score 16. All the objectives are exactly the same as the Tottenham, so they are going to play me. This season, we will be in the thick of it, trying to get back into Champions League football. They finished outside Europa as well, I think, Liverpool, so it's going to be a tough task. This is the side we've got to work with. Rafael Varane is there, Mignolet still there, Andre Wisdom. Someone I've never heard of, we're going to ignore him. Alberto Moreno doing very well for himself. Look at that, 85 rated. Jordan Henderson not quite living up to the Steven Gerrard hype that he thought he would achieve. Paul Pogba is at Liverpool. I knew this from my time at Tottenham when I played against him. 88 rated, unbelievable player. 38.5 million. Hopefully he stays. Raheem, I'm not going to sign a contract because I want more money in Champions League football. Sterling is still there, which is meh, who cares. Divock Origi, I can't say that guy's name, but either way, he's still at the club. He's on loan at Lille at the moment in real life. I think he'll come back this season or next season. Adam Lallana is there. A bit of a disappointment in Adam Lallana, really. I was expecting to be higher rated. There I am looking very, very short indeed. Look at that, 23 million. I came for 22 million from Barcelona, and I'm looking to really make my claim. I'm obviously in the starting lineup because that is the starting lineup for Liverpool, and I'm there as the striker, so they see me as being, you know, the main man up front. We've got Felipe Coutinho at the club as well, 86 rated overall, not too bad at all. Still only 28 years of age as well, worth more than I am. We've got another striker, Emmanuel Riviere. No idea where this guy comes from. He's only got 12 months left on his contract though. But he is still the same rating as I am. He's got a few years on me though, but still, he's still 85 rated. So we've got a lot of competition, not just from him, but Mario Balotelli is still there as well. 86 rated Mario Balotelli. Look at that, 32 million. He's worth a lot more than I am. His name is much bigger than I am. I don't know if he's been playing well or not. If it goes on his real life form, then I won't have a problem. Danny Ward, sub-goalkeeper. Suso is still there, which is much to my amazement. I even thought in real life that he'd moved on. Luis Alberto, again, another player that I thought had moved on, is still there. 12 months left on his contract. Abdenor, who could, in theory, partner the guy that I can never remember the name of in defence. Varane. Lovren is there. Good cover. Liverpool have got good defensive cover for the first time ever. Joe Allen, look at that. 86 rated Joe Allen. Unbelievable. I never thought I'd see the day where Joe Allen was 86 rated. I can't quite believe it myself, but, you know, it is what it is. Sacco is still there, which is great. 81 rated again. Good cover for the defence should we need it. As we move on through the list, we're going to go through a few youngsters in a second. Daniel Sturridge is still there. Something that I wasn't expecting. Will he move on though? That's the question. Daniel Sturridge has been there a long time. 30 years of age. Probably 4th choice now behind myself, Balotelli and Riviere. So will he stay there? Who knows? Like I said, we're going to go through some youngsters. Some of these players that I've never heard of before. Obviously, Rossiter, Brannigan, etc., Harry Wilson, players like that I have heard of, but, you know, I just don't think they're ever going to break into the team. Lazar Markovic is still there. I don't even want him there in real life. He's a liability, but still. Emre Can, not done as well as I thought he would have done. 80 rated, 26 years of age. You would have thought that he would be a little bit higher than that. Thiago Lorry, again, a player in real life that I thought had already moved on from the club, but apparently he's still there. Yesil. I knew he was still there, but again, I would have thought he'd moved by now. And from here on in, players that you would really have expected them to move. John Flanagan, real life, obviously hurt his ankle and obviously can't play. Sebastian Coates should have moved on. Iago Aspas is moving on in real life. Thank God. Why did we ever buy him? I'll never know. Asamoah Saidi, I thought, had moved on, but apparently not, unless they just haven't updated. And Fabio Barini, a player that should have gone seasons and seasons ago, is still there. Purchased for 10 million in 2012, which is quite unbelievable. But that's actually going to do it for the team, and that's going to do it for the episode. That is how things stand after 0 games. It is touch and go. We're nearly in with a shout of Champions League football. No, I'm only joking. Derby County have come up. I don't remember what clubs were there and what clubs weren't there, so I couldn't actually tell you who have been promoted and who haven't been. Sunderland maybe? Don't know. It's going to be interesting though. We're going to get to play two of our old clubs next season in Chelsea, who are obviously going to try and retain their title, and of course Spurs as well. So this is going to be a very, very interesting season to come. If you've enjoyed this episode, lads, please smack that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so. I'll be back again very, very shortly with another career mode, this time trying to take Liverpool to the dizzy heights of Premier League success. And until then, goodbye. If you want to get yourself some very cheap games and some memberships, if you want a new Xbox membership or PSN membership, go to cdkeys.com or g2a.com. The links can be found in the description. If you find yourself wanting some FIFA points as well and you don't want to buy coins for whatever reason, they do them ridiculously cheap. Just buy the codes to redeem on the Xbox or the PlayStation and buy yourself some FIFA points. The links are down below. Go check them out. We'll be right back.